So this is going to be for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2021. This is your bonus reading. We just hit the Libra moon yesterday. So you could be experiencing some reharmonizing with past relationships. Someone could have come from the past trying to resolve some communication problems. So let's dig in and get some general messages for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'll do some general messages with the tarot, and then I'll go into some advice and then love oracles. Keep in mind, this does not have to be specific to love. This can be towards career, school, friendships, work. Could be dealing with an earth sign. We have the Six of Pentacles, bringing things back into balance. Could have dealt with releasing some baggage from the past and bringing in new. Looks like a divine counterpart. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Looks like it didn't work out in the past because of communication problems. You didn't have the energy or the courage or the strength to deal with it, so you just backed away. There could have been some playboy, playgirl energy. You were dealing with a player, someone who's non-committal. You could have been dealing with some heartbreak. You could have found out that this person cheated on you, or there were other people involved. Looks like there was a third-party situation, and you're being called to communicate about this, bring things back into balance, any miscommunication. If you thought there was third-party interference, or if there really was. So let's dig in deeper. I just saw the Six of Cups, so this is someone that's from the past. So let's get your current energy. Let's get an obstacle, let's get a blessing and an outcome. Your energy, an obstacle, a blessing, and an outcome. I'm doing a video. Huh? I'm on video. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus here. You could be a Virgo. I think this caused you to connect to self, connect to source. The Hermit card really represents when you get into some type of phase of life and you're being called to go inward, to connect to your spirit, your higher self, to gain some wisdom. Different than the Hanged Man. This isn't supposed to slow you down. This is supposed to allow you to move forward. But it's more of like, let me reserve my energy and honor my energy rather than completely give it away. Going back to this balance. Look like you were with somebody who you felt like took, or you felt like you were overgiving to this person, and they used you for sex. And it looks like you ended this. You were the one that put an end to this energy because it wasn't worth it. The sex wasn't worth it. It could have caused some addictions, some addicting behaviors. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn a lot here. You decided to release it. It was too much of a burden to continuously bring this relationship back into balance. So this person is coming back. Is this person coming back? I keep seeing the Five of Pentacles. So someone felt like they were left out in the cold, felt like they were abandoned. This person that had playboy, playgirl tendencies, who, allowed third parties to get in the way, they probably have a fear of abandonment, which is why they had so many people on the back burner, because they probably felt like you were going to leave them at any given point. This is a lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem issue here, which is typically why people go out and do those things. They could be with anyone, no matter how pretty, how hot, how loving, how faithful, how spiritual, but it doesn't work out because they have a low sense of self-worth. And it looks like this really scarred you and made you go in and question your own worth. We have the Hermit card. So this is all about you probably took this time to get self-help, self-healing. You probably started a huge healing process from this person. What do they think about you now? They're coming in to communicate. or you are. The healing process is over. You've healed from this. You've released yourself from the attachments. You're not attached to this person, so you're able to communicate clearly without an overload of suppressed emotions, but it's time for closure. The healing is over. It's time for closure. What's the outcome of this conversation? Authority, control over the situation. It looked like there was no control over any of this situation. Everything just spiraled out of control. This is going to allow you to bring everything back into balance, feel like you have control. You're going to talk about how parts of it was a waste of your time. You're going to talk about how you... This whole reading is about bringing things back into balance, and how your investments, or how you invested your time, how you invested your energy was wasted. You might be saying that, or they might be saying that. I think they're going to come clear about something they didn't tell you, but you already knew. The Seven of Swords in reverse is clarity to something you already knew. It's like the pink elephant in the room. So I think they're going to come back and finally say it, and that's going to allow you to have some closure. Again, Three of Cups, third-party interference. They could be coming clear about someone in your friend group, or someone that you knew already. It was a secret that you knew, so it wasn't really a secret, but it's going to allow you to tap more into your intuition. When they come through and they tell you this, you're probably not going to deny your psychic abilities and your intuition anymore. This is going to allow your intuition to heighten. You could be dealing with a Pisces. There was a huge delay. This could have gone on for a year, this space between this person, this lying process, this lack of clarity process, this healing process, but it's time to move forward. You're being called to move out. So this is where, no matter how much control you want to have over a situation, nothing works out for you. You're at a dead end no matter where you go, so you're forced to just sit down and rest. And it's in reverse. And we also have the Emperor card, which is about control, gaining control, taking initiative. I wouldn't be surprised if you're the one that initiates this conversation with this person, but the time is now. So you could be having a conversation, or you could have just had a conversation with this person over the Mercury retrograde. So let's pull some advice cards. If this reading resonates, please let me know. I just saw a love call. So maybe you need to initiate this conversation and set things straight, bring things back into balance, get some closure for yourself so that you can have love that comes through. This closure is going to allow you to really, truly open up your heart. Talk about the heartbreak. This clarity that you're going to get from initiating this conversation is going to get them to open up and be like, you know what, I did this. And you're like, well, I kind of knew that. But it's going to feel different to you hearing it come out of their mouth, and it's going to heal that very last residue of wounds that you have in your heart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk being strategic options, not showing hand, gambling. You could still be pretty cautious of this person or people coming in because you haven't had closure over this past situation. You're mirroring each other. You could be in a relationship or pursuing a relationship right now, and you guys are mirroring each other. You're both very cautious of how much to give to each other because you need to go back and have this conversation with this person and heal heartbreak wounds. Abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. Bliss and gratitude, I think you have love coming. Love is literally, you probably even know who this person is that you're talking to, but it's not going to be able to manifest correctly. It's not going to be able to move into the dating scene, the flirtation scene. It's not going to be able to start until you release this ex. Or if this is a family member, something needs to be talked about. Pull one more. I like you. This is all about the new person. Coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship, passion, Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, reintegration, and wedding rings. This new connection that's coming through, if you rush into it, you're going to sabotage it. You will, because your mindset is still stuck in some form or fashion on the past person. And once you get to a level of love, intimacy, deep connection to this person, you're going to be reminded, you're going to get this whoosh of this last person, and you're going to sabotage it. So you need to have this conversation with this person so you do not sabotage it. So let's get a couple of more cards. I just saw telepathy, so this new person that you're talking to could be pretty intense. You guys could have some telepathic communication. You could be having deja vu around this person, vivid dreams. I just saw hidden agenda. You're gonna sabotage this because you're probably already thinking this person has a hidden agenda, and they probably don't. I just saw this takes time. Whether it was the past connection or the future connection, the person that you're dealing with or used to deal with could have blue eyes, the one you need to initiate the conversation with. Whew. You could be thinking that this person has some immaturity, like the past person, and it could be triggering you, and that's why you are probably going to sabotage it. You need to harvest, try again, and detach. So I think right now is about bringing in abundance, bringing in self-love, self-worth, making sure that you feel like you have a full harvest around yourself. So when you go in and communicate to this past person to release any baggage, you can go back in filling an abundance of love towards self and empowerment to try again to go to this person that you feel like you're already sabotaging the connection due to your critical mindset. So I hope this helped. Hope you guys have a wonderful connection.